I'm Matt Wallace, and you are watching Disney Channel. Okay, I had to open up with a little bit of a fun intro because we unfortunately have to talk about a very negative article coming in from Forbes. Forbes in the past has actually had some positive takes on cryptocurrency. They've also had some pretty crazy takes, like for example, blaming me personally for Dogecoin crashing. Yeah, Forbes actually did that, pinning the responsibility of a previous Dogecoin crash on yours truly. So Forbes can be all over the place when it comes to crypto, but this most recent article they posted is absolutely in the negative column there. It would be nice if this was Disney Channel instead. Unfortunately, it's not. They said correction of over 90% or SpongeBob SquarePants. That would be a great show as well. Leading crypto analyst says issues stark warning for crypto price prediction as Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, and Terra's Luna, and Solana and Dogecoin go into free fall, basically saying that we could see a correction of over 90% from this point, and this is one of the most pessimistic possible predictions that you can have for the crypto market right now. For Dogecoin to fall 90%, we would see it going all the way back to the depths of around 1 penny. I mean, think about how insane that would be. For Bitcoin to fall 90%, we would see it going all the way around to the same price as Ethereum right now from where it is. And yet, some people genuinely believe, enough to the point where Forbes is willing to cover it, that it could actually happen to that degree. So this right here, definitely scary to see anyone even saying something like that, basically citing an implosion because of US inflation could happen. Walmart CEO Doug McMillan also said US inflation begin this high and moving so liquidity both in food and general merchandise is unusual. We knew that we were going up against stimulus dollars from last year, but the rate of inflation in food pulled more dollars away than we expected as our customers needed to pay for the inflation in food. So Walmart is actually down big, down around 18%, and Target down around 25%, two of the biggest retail stores that also have a grocery section. Due to inflation, they are seeing their prices fall massively. This is what happens. It's nice to say, all right, let's just print money and give it to people. Sure, that sounds great, but what happens when you do that is this. Then those same people who had a temporary influx of money will now have to face the consequences for years of inflation. So that's a very negative thing, and a lot of people don't realize that. Like, it makes sense. Sure, if a politician says, I'm going to give you money. Okay, that sounds great. Where are you going to get the money from? Oh, you're going to print it. Okay, then what's going to happen next? Oh yeah, that's right, inflation. So you got to be really careful when supporting politicians, unfortunately, these days, because they will do whatever they can to get your vote, even if it means doing things that are directly in the worst interest of yourself for the long term by pretending that it's good just simply in the short term stance. It's ridiculous how they can manipulate so many people. Fortunately, most of us probably don't fall for that, but there are a lot of people who do fall for it, unfortunately. And if they do, make sure to tell them, hey, maybe just stop real quick. That's not a good idea to do that. S&P 500, NASDAQ, both down 5%, 4%, so big falls altogether in the market. And so this has led to pessimism all around, which is leading to more people suggesting that crypto could be next to see more fallage and could even fall as much as 90%. Here's the actual quote itself. If BTC loses its Marco range around 28,000, that would confirm more downside in the crypto market, which could enable altcoins to follow their standard bear market correction of over 90%. This coming in from Wrecked Capital, who is continuing to be one of the most bearish people when it comes to analyzing the crypto market. A few chats coming in. This one says, what do you think of ADA and C NFTs? Started with ETH NFTs and found myself loving C NFTs, especially love keeping cool in the summer with Mr. Fan. That sounds cool. I don't know much about it, but I wish you the best of luck with that. Then B Please coming in saying, good job with the super chat. Much love for that. Good job indeed. Well, kind of, even though we're talking about some negative stuff. It is what it is. If you want to press like to combat the negativity, you're welcome to do that. There's a like button right down there. 1 like equals 1 new individual coming in. If you, of course, would like to see other people's eyes behold such great information, then you can press it and gift them with the lovely joy of information. It's the best gift you can give because it lasts forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And as we, as we look at articles like this, it makes you pessimistic, but the truth is, this is extremely unlikely to see a fall of that size, even after Bitcoin is already down from its all-time high of 69,000, Dogecoin's already down from its all-time high. To see it fall even further beyond that to that degree is unprecedented. We've never seen anything like it before. That's why I continue to say, if we do see the downside, and it really is in a bad way, we're going to see Bitcoin at around 21,000. It could fall slightly below that. It will not stay there long. Bitcoin is the first one. Then Dogecoin could fall as low as around 5 cents. And again, that will not stay below 5 cents very long if it happens. Fortunately for Dogecoin, we have the ability literally today. Elon Musk could do something awesome and it could spike today. We could see a celebrity or someone interesting do something crazy, a big announcement that actually brings real use case to Dogecoin in a way that we haven't seen before. And instantly we can see Dogecoin do 100%, 50%, a few 100% spike in a single day just from something like that. That's the beautiful thing about it. I mean, Elon Musk, he's going to buy a share in Twitter, a stock in Twitter. He was going to buy the entire thing for around $40 billion. 100% stock, close to that. Technically, some people would still be allowed to be shareholders, but that would be a small percentage. He would own it. And if he was able to spend that much money on something like that at a premium in order to be able to help the world, then why can't he do the same thing for Dogecoin? The answer is he absolutely can. So there's a little bit of optimism in there after this negative article that has come out. Negativity all around the markets, everywhere you look. Thanks, inflation. Really appreciate that. To the moon, says Lalo Rios, member for 14 months. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. That's a heck of a long time. I just bought 1 million Luna for 150 bucks. Keep in mind with Luna, that's actually what we're about to cover next. So there are some more things involving Luna. Take a look at this. Terra USD crash could speed up crypto regulation, Binance US CEO says. He's absolutely right about that. This could lead to stablecoin regulation, especially, that happens way faster than expected. Kind of makes sense in some ways that stablecoins should be regulated to the point where they have to keep more than a certain percentage of their assets in actual dollars, if not close to all of their assets in actual dollars. That should be the way it is. Or you can have a stablecoin that is provided by the government, but it's still decentralized. Now, would I trust that? It would take a lot for me to trust that. It would have to be from a source in the government that has a history of being trusted, and it would also have to be clearly and undeniably decentralized to the point where no one would be able to track it any more than any other cryptocurrency out there. So if that was in fact the case, then that would be a little bit better. But I have a hard feeling, I have a very high doubt that the government would do something along those lines. So it could result in something bad if they do not know what they're doing, and maybe they won't. Then we have this. Do Kwon, the CEO of Terra Luna, he actually dissolved, according to multiple rumors, he dissolved the Terraform Labs Korea days before the collapse of Terra Luna. So here it could be the actual result here. We also saw this. When you combine these two pieces of information together, this is absolutely groundbreaking stuff here. That's very bad. Terra Luna founder faces $78 million fine for tax evasion. So you combine the tax evasion fine with the fact that he dissolved it only days before the collapse of Luna. It makes you wonder, what if he got really scared because of this big fine, which is going to be extremely difficult to pay, and then he decided to sell a large amount of Luna, but first he knew that that would likely crash the coin, so then he decided to dissolve Terraform Labs first. There's a lot that can go into the rabbit hole here. He did also have a bet for $10 million or something like that, something crazy. That was actually a decentralized bet, so he put the money in, someone else put the money in, that Luna will be higher in 1 year from the point of the bet. So he was actually believing it would continue to go up. Turns out he was actually extremely wrong on that for so many reasons. Now, a lot of people are wondering, well, couldn't Luna, what if it goes back to just $1? Then I would become rich from it. That's a nice, lovely thought. However, you have to remember, there are now 6,000 times more Luna coins in circulation than there were before. So it's not the same guidance of metrics that you're looking at. It would be the equivalent of SHIB going to $1 approximately for us to see Luna going to $1, something along those lines. So that right there just shows you it's extremely difficult. Actually, it would be not as difficult as if SHIB was to go to $1 just based on the total market cap, but still, there's a heck of a lot of Luna coins out there now, and so that's why you still have to be careful if you want to invest in it. To lighten the mood real quick, what was your first reason to get into the whole crypto space, says Carrot Out. It was actually on Robinhood, and I was looking around for currencies with dogs on them. I couldn't find anything. Then finally, behold, Dogecoin in front of me. No, okay, that would be an awesome story. Actually, it's a little bit more simple than that. I only invested in one crypto, and it actually was Dogecoin, which is kind of crazy to think about. I invested in one crypto, Dogecoin, in 2018, and it was it was a very small amount of money that I first put in, and then I started putting in more over time, right? But that first investment was just a matter of dollars, and I put it in because I thought, this right here, absolutely will go up a lot based on some of these metrics, based on what we're seeing with potential support from celebrities. Right in 2018, before any of the craziness, we already were looking at this and saying, this could be one that just takes off. Also, when you look at it on Robinhood and you see Bitcoin, thousands of dollars. If you see Ethereum, also hundreds of dollars. It was the only crypto that was in the pennies. And so when you look at that, it was only one Robinhood in the pennies, you start to realize, oh my gosh, well, one day people could look at this and say, that's the cheapest one if they don't understand cryptocurrency. And then a lot of people would want to buy it based on that. And so that was kind of a little bit of a weird way to look at it, right? But still, that's logic that you can use in the crypto market. And I personally use that. And that's why I didn't invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum. I just invested in Dogecoin. And that was before it was even cool to invest in Dogecoin. There was no one that was influencing Dogecoin online. Now, if you invested in it, it was completely on your own for the most part, unless you just got lucky and saw one of the random videos that were here and there that some people would post about it. But that was only if you got lucky and saw that. Most people would have had to discover it on their own, and did. Some people did. A lot of us did. A lot of us took longer. It's okay. It's no shame in that. It was hard to find Dogecoin back then. It really was. Mark K, get a life, will you, says Dogecoin 1M. I'm not sure what he said. Oh, Diana coming into the chat as well with the smiley face. Hello, Diana, with the moderator wrench there. Welcome, Diana. Then, I mean, yeah, it'll be fun to watch it. I mean, you really never can know for sure. But we, of course, will monitor better than anyone else on all of YouTube. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on. I'm at Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.